things to do. Damn, why I gotta destroy every Xbox fan? Well, like, is it something they fucking like? Like, is that what they like? God damn. You know what, man? If you saw half of the bullshit I had to fucking deal with. Damn, man, these guys are fucking stupid. Wait for that fucking I want this wider. Transform to fit the screen. Yeah. Let's talk about this and then we're gonna get. Okay, thank you. Let's knock this out. Let's one thing at a time. Got a lot of fucking shit to do. I'm just glad I got this Ethernet cord shit hooked up because that's probably one of the one things I really wanted to knock out today. I wanted to make sure I moved that from the living room through this wall. Fucked up the wall a little bit, but it's worth it because now that the laptop's on Ethernet, I shouldn't have any fuck ups with connection, no matter if I'm going to share the screen or showing off gameplay or live streaming. I shouldn't have any problems. I'm running on Ethernet with Verizon Fios. Again, I shouldn't have any problems. I will be doing some tests. This is not one of them. I'm confident that I won't have any problems. Let's see. It's a couple things I wanted to make sure I got out the way. You guys already know what today is. You know today's a damn good day. Let me go see. I just wanted to add. Why won't they let me add this? You gonna let me edit the title? Okay. Let me see. Podcast. Let me get this one out. This Horizon. Okay, we good here? We are good there. There is like two fucking things that I might want to knock on out real quick. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. I think everything's good. I'm at the Legion. Who else? Is somebody else here? Nobody else is here. Okay, cool. What's going on? Yamar, Rome Rush, how you doing? The Real Airplane, how you doing? Mark, how you doing? Just want to change this picture to the topic because it's fucking funny as shit. We're going to be talking about something I don't believe in. I don't believe in rumors and lies. Even when I was covering, like, you know, like Crash Bandicoot being exclusive, Death Stranding being exclusive, Neo being exclusives, I looked after the facts. I gave you guys the facts. There were no lies. There were no rumors created by me or some fake, fictional, imaginary source. They were all the facts that I had at my fingertips, and that's what I brought to you guys. Did it turn out to be something else later on down the line? Yes. Far later? Fuck yes. What was weird about this is the rumor came out of nowhere. We knew that the PlayStation Now service was about to basically have to rotate their big hits. Uncharted 4 and God of War, I believe to be, it's bigger than Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted Lost Legacy. That's just me. Those two games that we have on PlayStation now that are going to leave in January 2nd are bigger than the two that we're about to get. But because they're going to leave, they need other big games, and these two are big. First of all, they both have leading ladies, which is good for the female demographic. If you still haven't gotten a PS4, there are tons of games with females that I could recommend. Any gamer girl, gamer woman, I could recommend you a shitload of great games. If you want to play games with a female protagonist, PlayStation has those games, and they're not shitty. But yeah, we're talking about not spreading around rumors and lies. This is the one thing you should look forward to when E3 is approaching, when a new console generation, even though I don't remember this happening that much with the PS4's reveal, but when a new console generation is coming about, when you have E3 coming about, you're going to get rumors, lies, a lot of misleading bullshit. Prime example. I don't like him so much. This is my personal opinion. You don't have to have the same one. What is it? Muscle Bound Gamer, MBG. I don't like the guy. I don't trust the guy. You were hardcore on Xbox, and you come over here hardcore on PlayStation. Are you coming over here hardcore on PlayStation because you like to play the games? No, because your trophies are private, and you don't advertise your PlayStation Network account. I do. My shit's not private. You can go check my shit anytime you want. What I don't like about the guy is that any little bit of news, he's quick to make a video about without fact checking. You know, that's the one thing I'm not a big fan of. Or he adds his own opinion and try to make the, like the title of the video or the thumbnail of the video, make it look like it's really about to happen. Like, and just go to his channel. You probably already know who MBG is. And any PS4 related news video, he basically makes it seem like it's confirmed information. When most of the information that people are covering now, Sony hasn't really said much. I think they said some stuff a good amount of months ago about the PS5, but they haven't said anything new. So I'm not saying anything new. Do I want my channel to be boring? No. But do I want to be wrong? No. That's the one thing I don't want to be. I don't want to be wrong anymore. So did you see me back away from the Final Fantasy VII Remake exclusivity remarks? Yes, I fucking did. You didn't see JayTech post a single fucking video about Final Fantasy VII Remake being exclusive. You want to know why? I was not sure. In the climate we're at with the third-party developers, I'm not 100% sure that they feel that they want to put a game only on a platform. Now, it doesn't mean if you put a game on one platform, it won't sell. God of War over 10 million, Spider-Man over 10 million, Horizon Zero Dawn over 10 million. We got bangers on PlayStation that are exclusive that sold over 10 million on one platform before they even went to PlayStation now. So, you know, that's something you gotta look forward to. You know, PlayStation's gotta have the great games. But you don't gotta go out there and lie and make up content. I've been around since last generation, and I didn't have to do the clickbaity fucking, titles or thumbnails about fake news just to get some fucking clicks or something. So hey, sometimes a week is gonna be slow, sometimes a day is gonna be slow. But to help the community, the people that don't have voices, that watch us, that believe in us, that look at everything we do, try to tone down the rumors and the lies. The Xbox community, we know these idiots are going to keep doing it. We can't stop them, but I'm talking to the PlayStation community. Anybody that's new, that's joined the PlayStation community this gen, people that have joined over the last 3 years, from 2016 to 2019, just tone it down when it comes to spreading rumors that don't have real sources, when it comes to believing rumors that have no real sources. If it sounds too good to be true, maybe you should kind of like wait and see if it does come true. Now, I knew these games were going to have to change. Again, it's a rotation. Once God of War and Uncharted 4 are off PlayStation Now, January 2nd, there needs to be some other big games for Sony to push for people to stay subscribed to PlayStation Now, whether they have a PS4 or they're streaming on PC. As you guys already know, the 3 games right here, you can stream those on PS4, but if you have a PS4, you have a unique feature with PlayStation Now. You're allowed to download the game, and you can play the game for as long as those games are on PlayStation Now, whether it's the 3-month temporary time period or they're on there forever, like Bloodborne. Bloodborne has not left. Bloodborne was put on PlayStation Now last year, but it hasn't left. But you can download Bloodborne if you're subscribed to the PlayStation Now service and play it without any problems with your connection. Now, if you're on PC, you don't have that ability. Of course, Sony's not going to allow them to do that dumb shit. That's the only reason why PlayStation Now is still on PC is because they have to stream it. They don't trust these guys. You allow them to download any of these games, they're going to pirate that shit. And then they're just not going to subscribe to the service. So, of course, that feature is exclusive to the PS4. Now, this is something I've been saying. It's, I don't have any sources, but I would say if the user base, if Sony's keeping track of where the people are that support PlayStation Now, if the user base is very, very weak next year on the PC side, they might eventually say, you guys are not worth it to keep this service over there, and kind of pull it out. I don't know. I mean, going forward, we got to see what goes down. Keeping it on their PlayStation consoles, which is all the PS4 consoles as well as the PS5, I see that definitely happening. I see PlayStation Now evolving into something that helps us get backwards compatibility 100% on the PS5. I mean, you're looking at the PS4 right now with PlayStation Now. You have access to PS1 classics, PS2 classics, which also share that feature where if you're on PlayStation Now, you see those games, you can download it to your PS4 and play them smoothly. The only game generation you can't download and play them smoothly is the PS3. For me, it is one of the most sought after generations I've known. It had a lot of hidden gems. Really, really good console. Got shitted on the first 3 years it was out? Definitely did, but it clawed its way back to the top. And you gotta respect Sony for not giving up. I mean, look at Microsoft. They got their ass beat 3 years in the beginning of this generation. They gave up in the middle of the gen. They gave up. They started putting their games on PC 3 years after the console generation started. They had no faith in the Xbox community making a turnaround and giving a fuck about buying games again. Which is the thing they didn't do the first 3 years. Xbox fans did not buy games. If it wasn't Halo, Gears, and Forza, they were not buying games. Let me know how the connection is. Again, guys, I'm letting everybody know I'm using Ethernet. Was I lazy? Fuck yes, I was lazy. But shit got really out of hand this weekend when I wanted to show that Granblue Fantasy and I fucking couldn't. And I was really, really pissed off about that because that was 4K 60. Granblue Fantasy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I talk about this game all the fucking time whenever I remember it. But because we got 4 different videos and one of them was 10 minutes long and the other one was kind of like a remaster of the first video we saw. And I showed it off on the Sunday show back in the day before we even had that name. And all I can say is it's amazing. Now, Granblue Fantasy is big in Japan. It used to be a cell phone game. The game that we're getting, the Relink, the RPG, that is nothing like the cell phone game. It's a third-person action-adventure RPG with the combat done by Platinum Games. As you already know, it's going to be amazing. I was skeptical about it being 60 frames, so I never bragged about it before. But seeing as though the videos they've uploaded all are 60 frames, and it's from Platinum Games, it leads me to believe that this will be a 60 frames per second title. They said that to prevent any disappointment from delays, what the developer is deciding to do is to not talk about the release date until it's 100% confirmed and closer to releasing. This is a game that has an English version. It's already been confirmed for United States and the European section of those countries. Of course, it's probably gonna hit Japan first. It might hit all territories first. We gotta see. It's coming to you also by Cygames. Cygames are the people that also worked on Project Awakening. Now I'm gonna do this test in a little bit because I want to do it when I'm not in the middle of this live stream. But I gotta go read a couple things off real quick, including your comments. So just give me a little bit of time real quick. YouTube's always changing, I swear. It's just, it wants to be better, but then it just seems like it just adds clutter. I wanna talk to you guys. I'm going to look at some of these comments you've been typing. I've been seeing it on the screen, but I haven't been able to read most of it. Okay, here we go. What were your thoughts this morning? What were your thoughts this morning when you saw Horizon Zero Dawn Aloy? I said Halo. When you saw Aloy as the front runner for the PlayStation Now update, was it like, hey, I told you so, and you ran to the internet to go brag to an Xbox fan, which I fucking did for 2 straight hours. I found every little I can't say that word because I'm not trying to get. I found all of those Xbox people. And I found these fuckers on Twitter. And all I'm going to say right now, man, when I found them, they were hiding. They all were hiding. I can't tell you a single individual that was not hiding. They were hiding, and it's kind of like they knew they were wrong when they were spreading a rumor. Okay? Okay. Not to get political, it's just the example. We know how Trump lies, right? Trump knows he's lying, but he knows how dangerous lying is, right? Because some people, because he's our president, you will believe what the president is telling you. Even if you know he's a liar, you're still going to believe it. Okay? Xbox fans believe that because things look bad with MLB The Show, they could start doing something else. Now, they already had the Horizon Zero Dawn rumor. I don't know why it came before we got the information of MLB, but it would have been more believable if Horizon Zero Dawn's rumor started after MLB The Show got confirmed for multi-platform release. But they started that rumor before. I don't know why they felt it was good to start the rumor. I don't know. Maybe they tried to connect it with Death Stranding. But Death Stranding is made by a studio that Sony does not own. Sony does not own Kojima Studios. And with that being said, there was nothing Sony really could do. If Kojima didn't want to lock it down to PlayStation, there's nothing that they could do. Let me see. I'm missing something. By the way, guys, I am, it's just personal shit, but I'm going to let you guys know. It seems like I get paid next week, and I'm off all week. This is paid vacation because everybody else took off for Christmas week. So, it's not going to be many people at the job anyway, so fucking don't really care. But they are claiming that I'm getting $100 bonus. So, I got some graphic designer work getting done. You know, the channel is going through a professional remodeling. Okay? A little bit of a secret, but I'm going to let you guys know. Me, Yella, Mons, and some other individuals that are part of the PlayStation Legion, we are heading to E3. We're heading to California next year. Next year is too big. Whether E3 is good or not, it's too big for us to not seize on this opportunity to, again, expand the PlayStation Legion, talk to more developers, find out more information firsthand, not any rumors. Test out some of these third-party developer engines, see if they're really ready for next gen. And hopefully between now and April, when I get the plane tickets and everything, hopefully, um, Sony can announce if they're gonna be at E3 and they're gonna have like a press conference, because I really want them to, because I really want tickets for that. But I'm making sure I'm gonna be ready to go there, everything like that. But I can't wait. So, heading on to E3, yes, we got a professional remodeling of the PlayStation Legion logo. We have two, one for the podcast, and the other one is for, just the Sunday show and everything else. I'm getting my remodel done tomorrow, so that shit cost me $80 fucking. The one that I did for the Legion, that's out of pocket. I'm going to get started on my big remodeling. That's going to be my logo, my banner, and intro. And that's going to be like $250. I'm letting you guys know because this shit is not expensive. Now, it's coming out of pocket again. I'm due for an upgrade. You guys know I've been upgrading my channel by myself. I've been editing banners and all of that stuff for years without paying for a graphic designer. The only reason why I'm doing this is because obviously it's not going to be every month or every year thing. I'm hoping that this remodeling lasts for the majority of next gen. That's why I'm getting it done before 2020. So I'm just letting you guys know the logo is going to be looking different. Give it a take about 8 to 11 days. You're going to see a new logo. Still me. Banner's going to be different. Still going to be me. I just think I want to look a little bit different going into 2020. Still the same me. Still going to do podcasts. Still going to post gameplay. 3 trophies away from Death Stranding Platinum. 3 trophies away. And it's just, I don't know. There's like one where I got to fabricate everything. I don't know what I'm missing or what I haven't fabricated. But I need to get that out the way. Let me see. I fucked up. Saved over something, didn't I? Okay. So, I think we're good there. Let me see. Not bad. Okay. Show. I don't know why YouTube keeps hiding the comments. Yeah, Bloodborne's a second party exclusive. It's a similar partnership, kind of like Death Stranding. It's like From Software and Sony Japan Studios worked on that game. Guerrilla Games and Kojima Productions, they worked on Death Stranding. So I don't know. When it comes to the rights and shit, does Sony own the rights for Death Stranding? Yeah, they definitely do. That shit's all over them. That's their game. That's their IP. Why is it going to PC? I don't know. I'm very confused. I don't know the inner workings of that deal. If it was me, knowing that this game was a award-winning quality, it was just oozing award-winning quality, and as we know, it got a lot of awards, I would not have put it on PC. I would not have even announced that it's going to PC until like close to the release of when it was going to PC. Like announcing it 8 to 9 months before it comes out on PC, before the PS4 version came out, before the reviews came out, I would not have done that. I think that was probably the worst decision. I'm not telling them to not put it on PC, but the announcement was so sloppy. Man, if there was a time machine, there's a lot of moments you would use it, but that right there, for that company, I think they could have sold more copies if more people believed that it was exclusive, for even timed exclusive. Final Fantasy, we all know that game's going to go to Xbox and PC, right? but they know their real fans are on PlayStation. So it's a 1-year exclusivity deal. The thing I don't like about Death Stranding, it's not a full year exclusivity deal. It's roughly around 8 to 9 month exclusivity deal, which I don't like. They should have got a whole year out of Kojima. I don't know what the hell Sony was thinking, but next time this shit happens, don't even make a deal. Let that shit go to PC same day. You know, it's if they're not gonna make a 1-year deal and you're doing all the work and you're supporting them and you have the fans that are gonna buy your game, their game, more than other guys, then look, you need to make sure they lock it down for a year. It should never be less than a year, because that's just a slap in the face. That shit happened with Neo. That shit happened with God Eater. I can tell you a lot of Japanese games that Sony just did not get a whole year for, and they look silly for it. So hopefully going forward, I know they have a section that they're creating for that. I have it on my phone. I wanted to read this off. This is also very, very important. This new job that they have inside of Sony. This is what I wanted to read off. Sony Interactive Entertainment has started hiring for a head of strategy at Worldwide Studios, a newly formed position that will manage acquisitions, market intelligence, and strategy development. The role will report directly to Herman Hurst, head of Worldwide Studios. The creation of this role is an interesting spot, as now Sony has someone who just looks for stuff to improve and expand the span of studios. This clearly shows that they're ready for a massive expansion. So yeah, I mean, look, it makes sense, you know. It makes sense. You got to make sure you're ready for the quote-unquote console war, this new generation of the console war. Microsoft was not the Microsoft we saw 2 weeks ago. Like, they were very aggressive. They were very vicious to do that type of announcement of their system. Somebody like myself that's done this 2 times now, this generation and last generation, I know a lot of shit. I might not have the biggest podcast. I might not have the most subscribers, but I know my shit when it comes to the console war type stuff. I think Microsoft was scared of the PS5. Whether the PS5 is weaker than the new Xbox or stronger, it doesn't matter. PlayStation has the talent. And nobody else can beat them in that category. And Microsoft knows that. Don't expect Sony to come out swinging with God of War 2, Spider-Man 2, Bloodborne 2. No, they're not going to do that. And I tell people this all generation. They don't need to do it. They're not Microsoft. Sony brought out Horizon Zero Dawn. New IP. Sold over 10 million. Brand new IP. Now tell me how many brand new IPs exclusive only to the Xbox One sold over 10 million. You can't name one. You can't. They had one of the most unique games ever, and that game didn't even sell 1 million in its life cycle. And that was Sunset Overdrive. Now Sony has the rights to that game, and they own the studio that makes the game. Do I expect Sony, if they want to strike back at Microsoft before the beginning of the PS5 console war, do I expect them to announce a remaster to literally smack the taste out of Microsoft and all the Xbox fans? Yes, that's a strong possibility, a very easy thing to do. Remember, they own the people to make Sunset Overdrive. That means they already have the code for the game. All they have to do is upgrade that shit past the 900p that it was on Xbox One to 1080p or even 4K, 60 frames per second, of course, and re-release that shit on a PS4. We might be getting the game almost a whole generation later, but at least we all know one thing. The PlayStation gamers will acknowledge it. They will buy it. They will support it. That's going to be the difference. What happened when Hellblade was a timed exclusive on the PC and PS4, and it came to the Xbox a year later? They rejected it. They did not buy it. They only started caring about Hellblade after they saw Hellblade 2. And magically, they really believe that game is exclusive only to the new generation of Xbox. They do not believe that's going to PC. They don't believe it's going to the next generation of Nintendo or PlayStation. Which is funny, because Hellblade is on PS4, PC, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. It is a clear multi-plat. So why would you be sitting up there bragging about the new Hellblade when you know the old one was a multi-plat on everybody else's platform? Again, the game only sold 1 million that we know of. And it sold 1 million before it got to Xbox. We didn't get a sales update for Hellblade. Now, if there's a new sales update, please fill me in. But as far as I know, to my knowledge, it's only sold 1 million. The game came out at $30. It stayed at $30. I think it's marked down now. Steam might either have it for $5 or $10, some shit like that. I know PlayStation's got to have that shit marked down for the Christmas sale, which is Tuesday now, so I'm trying to see if I can get a part of that. There's like one indie game that I really want, and it's not one of those pixelated ones. It's Spirited of the North, and it's a $25 game. I'm going to see if they come down on that price and pick that up this week. Other games that I do want to get before 2020, Need for Speed, Heat, Nier Automata, if I can find it really, really cheap. I really wanted to get that. I'm hearing Nier 1 is getting a remaster or a remake. Square Enix is talking about that. Well, not talking, but they got the rights or something like that. They renewed the rights for that. So, I mean, they're saying it's like a 10-year anniversary of Nier. Before Nier Automata, there was a game called Nier on the PS2, I believe. Or was it PS3? I gotta go see. What system did the first Nier game?
According to Wikipedia, Nier is an action role-playing video game developed by Kovia and published by Square Enix for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah, if you saw Nier, you probably wouldn't even recognize it. Like, it doesn't even look like Nier Automata. So it was a PS3 and 360 game, early in the gen. Oh, not kind of like in the middle. 2010 title. I don't want a remaster. I want a remake. I mean, it's 2010 when it came out. It's 2019, about to be 2020. I would say in 2020, we're either going to get a look at the game, this new Nier, or the new Nier will release in 2020. If we get a look at the game in 2020, it'll probably be a PS5 next generation Xbox game, and that means it'll probably have to come out after 2020. The big thing here that everybody should take away, I've heard about Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis brings back a lot of memories because I remember playing that.
What up, JayTech?
What's going on, Eddie? I remember playing.
I need to ask you a question.
Okay, what's up?
You heard about Kojima went to the people that made Spider-Man Studios, huh?
Yeah, he went to Insomniac. Don't read into it too much, Eddie.
So what that mean?
It mean he probably studying up for his next game. He's moving into the next phase of his game. I don't think he's gonna get acquired. I know rumors are saying he's gonna get acquired. If Sony wanted to acquire him, they could have acquired him a long time ago if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But he seems to want to be an independent developer. Does that mean his next game will be on Xbox or, Nintendo? No. From what I heard way back when in 2015, he's only going to be putting his games on PlayStation and PC. That's it. That's the most that he's going to do is PlayStation and PC. He knows where his fan base is. He knows where he's going to get the money from. But I think he's working on his new game. He's, remember what he did with Death Stranding? Before we even knew what Death Stranding was, all we knew is he went around the whole world and went to different studios. And then even after he got the engine, he still started visiting other studios. Like, remember he visited Remedy?
Yeah.
While he was developing Death Stranding, he visited Remedy. So, I mean, it is what it is. What I do want to know is who else Sony is looking at to acquire. It's probably
Remedy.
Yeah, it'll be Remedy, Ready at Dawn, and Bluepoint. Those are probably the best case scenarios of people they're gonna acquire.
Put like that, they might get all of them. Then,
they might, but we gotta see what they're gonna do when they're gonna do it. But those are the three. I don't think Kojima is one. Do I think they should get Kojima? They should definitely get Kojima. But like I said, if you don't want to get bought out or acquired, then hey, it is what it is. You can't force them. But
that's why I'm trying to get them.
That's the thing. If you don't want to be bought out, there's nothing nobody can say to you. Trust me. That dude is already an award-winning developer. He just picked up a whole 16 new awards from Death Stranding. And then the game's going to hit a lot more awards once the European award shows happen next year. So he's an award-winning developer before Death Stranding and an award-winning developer after Death Stranding. He does not need Microsoft, and he knows it. As long as he has a healthy relationship with Sony, I think everything's all right for him. I mean, I hope that eventually he settles down and allows Sony to acquire him. But if you saw how long it took for Sony to acquire Insomniac, you would understand it might be a while. I don't know, man. It might be a while. That was like fucking yeah, it took 3.5 generations for Sony to acquire Insomniac. They had, what did they have? Ratchet and Clank, Spyro the Dragon,
Resistance
on the PS3, and then this generation they had Spider-Man. They had some amazing games that PlayStation was known for over the many years they worked alongside PlayStation. And with all those amazing games, they still didn't acquire them, bro. Like, until almost the end of this generation. So, yeah, it was this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's crazy. What's going on, Fatal?
He might come through though. He might say, look, I'm gonna go to those studios that.
Well, we'll find out in 2020. I think that if it's one thing people should have looked at with this rumor, and I was thinking about this. Hold on, Eddie. Fix your mic, man, because I hear a lot of crackling.
That's me. I'm at work right now. That's why.
Okay.
My bad. But I think they're saying that his next game might be a horror.
Yeah, so he's gonna go study. He's gonna study that. I see him looking at books. I see him watching scary movies. So he's studying right now, and then he'll probably go visit some, like people like Capcom. Anybody that does horror games, he'll visit. But one thing I did want to say, before 2020, this is the last week of information. People should understand that. So the rumor was going to be debunked anyway. The rumor people put out there for Horizon Zero Dawn, there was only one fucking time period where it could have got confirmed or debunked. It was this week. You want to know why? Because next week is Christmas and the week after that is New Year's. So this week, you might want to look at it. Because this is the biggest week in gaming. And I think I'm happy I took off of work for this. I'm getting paid, don't worry. But damn. I took off of work all week. And now I'm just realizing on the podcast, all of you guys here, this is probably the last biggest week in gaming of this generation. Because nobody else can announce anything during the holidays. You're going to have to announce whatever you're about to do now, before Christmas. I mean, look at how Microsoft started out. Did you want to wait until the beginning of January? Yeah, they could have. But they was like, well, we want to beat them, and we can't do it on Christmas week. We can't do it on New Year's week. We don't want to do it this week because we don't know what Sony might be doing, so let's do it at the Game Awards.
Yeah. I don't believe that's I think that's coming out with 2 versions of JayTech. Yeah.
It's confirmed already, Eddie. It's confirmed already. Remember
versions of it?
Lockhart and Scorpio, what is it, Scarlet? Yeah, it's confirmed already. They're going to have a weaker version for streaming, and they're going to have a more powerful version for the hardcore gamers to spend money on. So, yeah, it's been confirmed. Remember we heard the rumors? Scarlet and Lockhart? Yeah. You don't got to think twice about that. That's been confirmed already. There's going to be a weaker streaming version, and there's going to be a powerful version, which we already got introduced to. I wanted to go over some of the other news that we got because I know we're not even in the middle of the week, but it's still big. There's like PlayStation Now update, really not that big, but to think that we got 3 more days, right? Yeah. We got 3 more fucking days of this week until the weekend. And then that's it. Like, we're gonna be next to Christmas, and I don't expect any major announcements on Monday, the day before Christmas Eve, because everybody should be on Christmas break that's working on video games, you know. So, yeah, that's I don't expect a lot.
JT, I ask you something. Why I had to bring to the screen when I go to E3 next year? Why I had to bring the screen? Y'all can look at it.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how somebody bring their cameras to eat to the, and y'all can look at the videos.
Well, I might upgrade my phone between now and April. So my phone is probably gonna be more advanced. It's still gonna be by the same people. If it's not by them, it'll be by LG. But it is gonna be more advanced, and if I bring this phone, I'm good. This phone does 4K, and it does 60 frames per second. So I can do all I need to do with this fucking phone anytime I want. I just don't do 60 frames or 4K with this phone because my fucking computer's outdated. The laptop's outdated. So I might have to work on the laptop first and then the phone next. But I'll work that shit out. I'll work it out. But I'm just so fucking glad I got this Ethernet shit in. So we won't be losing connection anymore on my end. So I'm fucking happy. What's going on, Yella?
I'm trying to go to.
Bunny, what's going on? You can pop in here if you want. We're just talking about the stupid ass rumor that got debunked today, and that all the Xbox fans are trying to say, "Oh, I didn't say that," or "Oh, it wasn't me." Like, come on, man. You kept man. Look, I don't understand these people with these fake ass sources. If you don't know nobody in the industry, it's okay. I don't know a lot of people in the industry. Have I talked to indie developers? Yes. Have I had exchanges with big time developers like Corey? Yes, on Twitter. Yeah, but it doesn't mean I know them or know the inner workings of the gaming industry. So I can't pretend that I do. And that goes for people, like I said, with more subscribers, more viewer base than I. You can't claim that you know these people, because when it comes down to rumors like this, you're going to look stupid. And nobody's going to forget. I mean, we're heading into 2020 real quick. 1 more week, basically. Ignore this week. Next week, and then that's it. We're stepping into 2020. And it's a lot of people about to go into 2020 with egg on their face because they were fucking wrong. They were wrong. We all know the hardcore PlayStation gamers, the ones that actually play games and already played Horizon Zero Dawn and already beat Horizon Zero Dawn, we already knew that this was one of their biggest new IPs. Horizon Zero Dawn has been shown off in Death Stranding, which is also heading to the PC. Horizon Zero Dawn has been shown off in Monster Hunter. A big comeback for that series, for that franchise. And guess what? 2 times. She's been shown off for 2 times. They're doing a Frozen Wild promotion right now in Monster Hunter. You can get the Frozen Wild outfits. All 3 of them, and then you get a new outfit for the cat that makes it look like that robotic bear that you fought in the Frozen Wilds. New weapons, and new accessories, and all of this is exclusive to PlayStation gamers. If you have Monster Hunter, you can play Monster Hunter Horizon Zero Dawn mission for free. If you have Monster Hunter, the mission is free. It's limited. You got a little on a time, and it's going to be a difficult mission to get all of that shit because it's a tough-ass monster. But long story short, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy, it's been one of the mascots of PlayStation for a good amount of years now. I don't see why they would willingly give that up to the PC and start to confuse everybody before next generation. I don't see why they would do that. Somebody has to explain to me why Sony would willingly give up what makes them special right before they launch a new console to confuse the consumers. Why do they think they would do that?
People think the oddest things. Okay?
I know, but a lot of people will believe in it.
What their wishes are somehow turns into factual things happening. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So,
well, look, in this case, Snow Bunny, let me just break it down to you and everybody else. Xbox fans wanted this to go to PC because they want PlayStation fans to feel how they feel. When all their games went to PC, they know their system was worth shit. We saw it in the sales report. We saw it in the eyes and souls of the Xbox fans. And they knew it. And they said to themselves, if PlayStation puts all their games on PC, well, we won't feel so bad. And that's why they started spreading this rumor around. Whether it was true or not, they spread it around with the hopes of making PlayStation look like it doesn't have any value. And it's sad that grown-ass men would do something like this. And they're not getting paid by other grown-ass men in the industry to do it. They did it on their own. They spread this rumor and this lie around on their own. Grown-ass men with kids. Many of them got fucking gray and white hairs. I'm talking to you guys on the Xbox side. All out of shape and shit. But yeah, man. Horrible. Grown-ass men doing this.
But that goes back to their hopes and dreams somehow materialized into what they wanted.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like they woke up from a dream and it's like, oh, this is reality.
You know what's funny? You know, I went off the PC fans for a long time. I kind of ignored them over the last couple months. It really doesn't matter. I mean, we're going into next gen. Like, consoles is all that really matter to me now. And not the console war, just the betterment of consoles. Microsoft needs to do better. Nintendo's on their shit. Sony's on their shit. Microsoft, they need to do better. Everybody should be rooting for Microsoft and their gaming division to do better. No fanboy shit. They have to do better. We need real competition. All three people need to be on their shit. And we only got 2 people on their shit. And the other guy acting like they want to be a third party. That means you don't have a big 3. And that's a problem for the gaming industry. Major, major problem. So I want Microsoft to do better. But for me talking about the PC guys, they weren't the ones spreading the rumors around. I know these guys. I know them like the back of my hand. I could tell you a PC fan from a Xbox gamer. It was the Xbox fans. And it's weird because I knew it was wasn't the PC fans because they already got the hint. They put up a petition as soon as we got the reveal for Horizon Zero Dawn, but they closed their petition at 7,000 signatures, which is a lot, by the way. 7,000 is a lot. Bloodborne got nearly 50,000. And then Death Stranding got like 4,000, I think. You know, Red Dead Redemption got 79,000. So if they closed down their petition site for Horizon Zero Dawn at 7,000, that means they knew that they weren't going to get the game. So there was no reason for them to start this rumor after 3 years. Why would they? So people should look around and try to ask these Xbox fans, why would you try to lie and spread misinformation purposely, like just to make a console look bad? I mean, your console looks bad because Phil Spencer does dumb shit, and you guys just bend over and allow it to happen. You know, PlayStation's different. They understand the importance of exclusives. Nintendo is different. They understand the importance of exclusives. Whether we're talking handhelds with Nintendo or we're talking VR or console gaming with PlayStation, they know what their strong suits are. Microsoft is, I mean, people throwing shit at them. Hey, Microsoft, do VR. Nah, I don't. Don't want to do that. Sony's already got that lockdown. Microsoft do portables. Nah, Nintendo got that. And it's like they don't want to do something that somebody already is like dominating. It's like Microsoft really doesn't want any competition anymore. Like they don't want to go into a section where it looks like they're gonna get their ass beat. That's why they launched this new Xbox with so much confidence. And like, I mean, look at them, Snow Bunny. They bragging about the most powerful, most fastest. That's it. But that's what they, it's like, it's crazy.
I don't care about that. Show me the games.
And that's what I've been telling people. Like, we got Godfall gameplay. 8 seconds, it don't matter. Another developer that's making a PC game. The game came out on PSP back in the day. But the rumor is that this new version of that same game is going to be heading to the PS5. Again, they said that. The developer said that. Not the journalist. The developer said we might be bringing this game to the PS5. The PS5 is still a secret, even though it's not a fucking secret. But the long story short, we know that developers have the development kit for the PS5. I mean, we saw the images. We saw the mock-up, and then we saw the real image, right? Question I want to ask you, which is going to be the answer I give you, where the fuck is the development kit for the new Xbox?
Well, I mean, we were already talking about that because my thing is how you going to, if people are crying that they don't have the development kit so they can start developing the games, how is it you're up here announcing the console?
Because all they cared about, again, is the narrative that we came out first, even though they're not coming out first. They just wanted to beat Sony because they were like, oh, we're not going to allow Sony to announce their next generation console before us. Not again. Because they believe that killed them. That is not what killed them. Microsoft literally believes Sony coming out announcing their system first is what killed them. That is not what killed them.
Because, like I said, when at that E3 in 2013, now literally when I say most of my friends used to be Xbox gamers, I mean, I had one friend that got the red ring of death 6 times and still stuck with the 360.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they were diehard Xbox
fans. I could tell you many stories of my friends that had that red ring of death, and they went through 3 or 4 different systems like nothing, bro. Like they really were diehard. Yep. And
then when the pre-orders opened up, they already had their systems pre-ordered. They had, one of my friends had it paid off, the pre-order.
Wow.
When that 2013 E3 dropped and Microsoft came out there and said all that stuff with DRM and all that stuff, that day, like the very next day, he went straight to the store, canceled his pre-order for the Xbox One, and put it on that PlayStation. So PlayStation announcing their stuff early didn't have no effect. Almost all of my friends jumped right then. Like after that E3 conference, they jumped and canceled all their Xbox pre-orders and put it all on PlayStation 4.
Wow.
Because I remember texting my friend. I said, did you see this E3 for Microsoft and all the stuff they said? He said, fuck yeah, I saw it. Pardon my language.
So listen to this. Did you hear about the rumor of $1,000 PS5 that Sony had to come out?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. So this is how bad it's getting. People are purposely really trying. And they did this with the PS3. Was the PS3's launch bad? I'm not going to deny that. It was bad. It was horrible, right? I won't deny it. But there was a lot of this shit going on. Like you're adding fuel to the fire and it wasn't the company. And it wasn't their gaming division, PlayStation. It was the hatred of the fans. They were like, oh, it's not doing this, it's not doing this. Like, okay, there was one thing PlayStation did, but they got no credit. I got at least 7 to 10 videos on my YouTube channel. This one right here, many years ago, last gen, mod support. It had mod support for Unreal Tournament 3. I was playing with Master Chief on the Halo 3 level on my PS3. I was playing with Marcus Phoenix and the rest of the Gears cast on my PS3, third person and first person. Cloud Strife, realistic version, Mario, Bowser, all of that. Side scrolling, Mario Land, all of that. All these mods on my PS3. But the 360 version didn't have mods. And see, those are the things that got lost in translation. Everything was just negative PS3. Negative. Sony had to fight so hard. Not just, because it was lacking in games or features, but because there was just so much hate. There was so much hate for almost no reason. What is this? Hello? Oh,
What's
yeah.
that?
Yeah, it was just so much hate. So I'm hoping that this time the fans understand, it's cool if you want to do the hatred thing, but kind of refrain from that spreading a rumor thing. Because when it comes out that you're a liar, you can never live that down. Everybody will see anything that comes out of your channel, they're like, hey, bro, you got this shit wrong, you're a fucking liar. Trust me, I know how it feels. I didn't lie when I said certain games were exclusive. I just gave out the facts that I had on hand. That's it. That's all I did. If I didn't have the facts, I didn't talk. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake, I didn't fucking talk about that shit. Because I learned my lesson. I didn't see that only on PlayStation logo on the box. I was like, okay, well, that shit's gone. I mean, all the other Final Fantasy is going everywhere else. I was like, yeah, this shit's gone. It's just a timed exclusive. And lo and behold, we got that confirmation on the box. It's only exclusive until the following year. But yeah, saying that the PS... And I knew it was Xbox fans because claiming that the game system was going to be $600, bro, that's definitely something Xbox fans would do because they know $600 put a lot of fear in people's heart when Sony announced the PS3 at $600,
I mean, then the things that... See, what Sony did was when they announced it at $600, okay, yeah, you announced it at $600. But then when people were up here complaining about the price, they were up here telling you, oh, well, just get a second job or do shit like that. And buy our system even though we don't have any games or whatnot so that we can get games and stuff out on it. A lot of people I knew got mad about things like that.
Yeah, they were pretty cocky, and I think the one thing people didn't understand, Sony didn't understand, is that we were heading into a recession that a lot of people were feeling before the government confirmed that we were in fact in a recession, and that's one thing they didn't. They were out of touch with the gamers of America at that time, and they just were out of touch. So I don't think they're ever gonna make that mistake. I mean, they don't seem like they want to fucking fail. Switching shit up before the generation, having people let go or fired or replaced, it shows that they understand they need to, hey, keep fighting like they're going up against Microsoft or the 360. Like, whether they're slacking or not, you still got to keep fighting. You gotta stay focused, and I see that's what they're doing. I don't know what the real Airplane 99, what you keep saying, but they keep locking what you fucking say, bro, and then I gotta keep... So whatever you're saying, kind of tone it down, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a word or something. I don't know. I didn't see any rumors of PlayStation Home. I'm a big PlayStation Home supporter, but I did not see any rumors for PlayStation Home coming to PS5. Would I want it? Yeah. Would I support it? Hell yeah. But I didn't see any rumors, so you would have to point me in the direction of the website that posted the rumors. Again, I tell you guys, I know rumors are fun, and I understand that if I would entertain more rumors or fake news, my channel would grow very, very big. But I don't want to be wrong a lot, That does hurt somebody's reputation. My reputation is garbage. I understand that. But most of the people that really, really know me, you guys know I try to do the right thing. And the right thing is not to get carried away with the rumors and the lies and shit. Again, it's very attractive, but it's not the best, for people that don't know much about gaming. Why would I purposely try to confuse somebody? Because I know not all of my viewers do what I do and go do the research and study this stuff and double check and triple check. And if I say something, you guys will believe it, And I don't want to steer you wrong. That's all. I just don't want to steer you wrong. But if you got that website, or you could point me in the direction of that PlayStation Home, I would like to know. But I don't think Sony gonna give out their secrets or let any of their secrets leak out before they're ready to talk about it. That's just what I think. I think having a surprise for Sony is bigger than Microsoft. I think people are already tired of Xbox to the point that reveal didn't really matter that much. I think Xbox fans cared more about the reveal than the rest of the gamers of the world. And that's a very, very sad thing,
Well, it's like I say to some people when I'm talking to some people. When, let's say I was coming up to you and asking you, hey, I'm thinking about getting a PlayStation. Can you throw out some games or throw out this or something that I can only play on PlayStation for me to think about playing? You could do that, correct?
Yeah.
If you came to me and asked me about Nintendo games, hey, what's some games that I can only play on Nintendo that's really good and this, that, and the other? I can throw out some games to you from that. But if you go up to an Xbox player and ask them that question, only thing they can pretty much all of them that's been coming to me is giving me the names of developers and talking about their future games. I don't give a shit about developers. I want to know what I can play right now.
Yeah.
And if you got the only thing you could throw up is developers you're buying or things like that, you haven't something's not right there. I could throw up Nintendo games to you, but I can't tell you what developers in Nintendo made them because I don't follow the developers. You understand what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So I mean, Sheldon, what are you doing, boy?
Oh, that's you with the dog?
Yeah, my little little chihuahua decides he wants to.
God damn, why did I know you had a chihuahua? I just figured that.
Well, he is special.
Oh, man.
But I've only had him for 4 months now. Because my other dog died of 18 years.
Ooh, 18 years. That's a good life.
Yeah, he passed away in August. And my mom took me immediately and got me this little fool who's 6. But he has a cleft palate and a cleft nose.
Oh.
So he's a chihuahua, but he looks like a bulldog in the face, kind
of. They got some good sales on PlayStation Store, but I think I might just wait until next week. I wanted to get this indie game. I think it's also available on the Switch. It's called Spirit of the North. I was talking about it on a Sunday show. It's something about a fox, and I think you're wandering around the world trying to figure out what happened with the female fox. So
Spirit of the North, you said?
Yeah, Spirit of the North. And also
I can look it up right
there. It reminds me of this other indie game that they showed off. Let me see what's going on with PlayStation Now. PlayStation Now has turned out to, be a little good, I mean, it's done what it needed to do. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Let's see here. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I thought that was what's name. Hold on. Eddie asked some question.
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima.
What you
What's
thought
up?
about it?
What's up, Eddie?
What up?
It,
My bad.
it looks good.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
They've been talking bad about people. Twitter. They're talking bad
Man,
about.
let me tell y'all something, okay? You gotta look at the games I play, okay? I'm not gonna be one to get up here and tell you a game is bad or whatever. It looks interesting, but it looks interesting. It looks good.
Well, I can't wait to show up what's gonna be in it. All
Right
that.
now, I'm just wanting more information on Animal Crossing. Damn it!
Yeah. You said that the Nintendo Direct has to be in January because they.
No, usually they say some people have this shit down to a science. I don't. But they say usually 4 to 6 weeks after Indies Direct, we might get a Nintendo Direct. So if you do 4 to 6 weeks, that'd be sometime in January, maybe early February.
Okay.
If we get one. Like I said,
when is the Consumer Electronics Show?
2020 International CES will begin on Tuesday, January 7th, 2020, and ends on Friday, January 10th.
Okay, well, look, Sony only. How many times? I'm trying to figure out how many times Sony went there. I know they went there when they was working with Nintendo, and they were gonna bring out the Nintendo PlayStation. They was planning to reveal it at the Consumer Electronics Show, and then they started moving things slowly more to E3. But I don't know if Sony will go to or have their event in January or February. I mean, they definitely don't want to have an anniversary. Like, they don't want to reveal their system on the same exact day, that they did it last time. But I do expect somewhere near January or February that they share more information about the PS5.
Yeah, that's what they might do it. The whole.
But I'm saying they're not gonna go. Don't take my word, Eddie. I'm not talking about them going there. I'm saying that they're probably gonna have an event around that area of that date. Now we don't know if it's gonna be a live stream from a different studio. Their studio is gonna be something similar to a PlayStation State of Play. We don't know. But I do expect in the beginning of the year they're gonna release a shitload of information. I mean, it's the beginning of the year, and you're only gonna have until November to start getting PlayStation gamers ready for the PS5. You probably gonna have to start in the beginning of the year. Everybody's already asking about PS. It's so funny. Like, we got Xbox shit, and ain't nobody care about it, and they're already asking, "Hey, what's up with the PS5?" Like, that's all you hear. Like nobody.
I wonder if Xbox is going to, because the way they announced the system here has been really weird and odd. So I'm wondering if they're going to drop it earlier than we think. Like, release the system.
Okay, let me put it this way. If you bring it out early, all you have is backwards compatibility. That's it. You see what I'm saying? Because if you bring it out now and the developers don't have the development kit, what games are like you asked?
Oh, no. What I'm saying is they announced it right here early. What if they decide by E3 they have something, which I doubt unless it's an in-studio game ready to launch and they just drop it like that. Like look at when Nintendo dropped the Switch. We knew about the Switch and it was coming out. They announced it in what? They showed it in November of the year prior.
Mm-hmm.
And then they dropped it in March of the following year. 6 months after they showed it, they were releasing the system. So, I mean, the way Microsoft announced the system, it was like a stealth release. I mean, a stealth announcement.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see what I'm trying to say? Sheldon, if you don't hush.
I know what you're trying to say.
And I mean, like when the Switch dropped, the only game they had out for it mostly was Breath of the Wild. It was Wii U Swan Song and the Switch's launch title. And then they had some other little bullshit games. I mean, I just thought the whole announcement...
but I would only believe it if we would been hearing all year, hey, look at that concept art for the Xbox. Oh, the developer got the concept art development kit. You know, like, if we saw stuff transpire like what happened with PS5 this year, I would believe them. But we didn't see any of that. And when you're that secretive, and you know, Sony was secretive, but stuff still came out. But if you're secretive like Microsoft, that means you didn't have anything. You showed us all that you had. I remember what they did at E3. They started trying to talk about the microchip for the new Xbox, but then they couldn't really show any gameplay. So now they showed us what the system looked like, but they still didn't show us any gameplay.
Man, do y'all realize the only reason I watch Microsoft's E3 conferences? The only reason I watch them is so that I can see what third-party games are coming to the Switch. Because I know Nintendo is not going to announce those. Okay?
You're right.
I mean, I make my little list and go pre-order it the day after Microsoft's conference. Because I know Nintendo is not going to show anything.
Yeah.
And then when Microsoft do show ones that Nintendo is going to have a third party, usually Nintendo showed it the year before. Or in a direct.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you're right.
Y'all think Nintendo Switch will come out with stop making handhelds and make a little different one?
You mean make like a standalone console?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a crazy theory about that, but it's just like a theory. Like I said, I think like if they do a Switch, I think what they're going to the upgraded Switch, I think they might do like just an upgraded dock, so that you could dock your Switch in it, but it just makes it more powerful for home console mode.
Because you know they say they're supposed to be making a Switch.
Yeah, that's a rumor, Eddie. I think at this point I don't want that. I know it's a lie and I know it's a rumor. I'm just gonna address it right now. That's bullshit. It's stupid. They're gonna make a Switch Pro. Why would Nintendo do the same thing everybody else doing?
Nintendo never.
Exactly. Nintendo like, I'm tired of. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna chop anybody down.
My bad.
It don't matter if it's you, Eddie, or anybody else. Nintendo ain't like that. They not gonna do it. If they want more power, they bringing out a new system. That's what they gonna do.
There has been there's one person on YouTube who's been saying a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm sitting here like, okay, I don't believe it. But like I said, if they did decide to come out with more powerful hardware for the Switch, I think they'll make a new dock for the Switch for when you're playing on the TV to make it more powerful.
If that's that's possible, because I don't know how that technology works.
Right.
So when you put it on the dock makes the resolution, not the system itself.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because the resolution is different if you have it in docked mode versus handheld mode.
Yeah. The
resolutions are different on the TV mode. I'm saying if they decided to make a stronger Switch for when you're playing on the TV, wouldn't it be easier just to keep the Switch the way it is, but make a stronger dock that does more than what it does now?
Yeah, I mean, hey, if they can bring that shit out, then that's enough. That's enough.
But I'm just saying, my bad. I'm just saying.
No, I just don't think they're gonna do a Pro. You gotta remember, Eddie. Remember, Switch did the first Pro. It was called Wii U. Remember, Nintendo did the first Pro. It was called. Remember, Wii was out.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Wii U. They will never do that ever again because they failed with the Wii U.
Oh, they did.
But the main reason they failed with the Wii U, one of the biggest reasons they failed with the Wii U is because everybody just thought it was an extension of the Wii.
And see, that's all I'm saying. I don't think that Switch Pro shit will work for Nintendo, so I don't see them doing it. They're just on another level at this point. If they can keep selling a $300 console 3 years after it's out, they don't need a Switch Pro. All I think they really need to do is they need to hold on for about a year or a year and a half before they announce this new Switch. Reason why I'm saying that is, yes, developers are going to be ready for the PS5 and the Xbox, the next generation of Xbox, but you don't want to look like you're about to compete if that's not what you don't want, if that's not what you want to do anymore. You see what I'm saying? Remember, Nintendo's not trying to compete with the next generation of consoles. So I don't see why they would brag about having a more powerful Switch. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. That would make you a competitor with the other two, and you don't want to do that. Nintendo has made it pretty plain and simple. They are not ready to compete, and they don't want to compete with the other guys. They want to do their own thing. So I respect that, and I want Nintendo to do their own thing. So I don't want them copying off of Sony or copying off of Microsoft with a more powerful mid-generation console, which, yes, I have a Pro. Yes, it's cool, but I could do without. I don't. That's not something I want to be normalized. You know, bring out a powerful fucking system. Let that shit have the span of 7 years, and we fucking cool. Microsoft really needed to do that. Sony got wind of it, and the reason why Microsoft needed to do it because their system was weak as shit anyway. Out the gate, that shit was weak.
The only thing I hope for the next Switch is they keep it where they did like with the 3DS, make it backwards compatible with the cartridges. That's it.
Yeah.
I had a 3DS. That one was. That game, I like it. It was they did good when they Smash. Nintendo Switch had that little DS. They came out with that new Smash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what they sold. That's how they sold. It's so good because of the games they brought out for it.
Well, that and the fact of, you got to think about it this way, like when people were buying like the DS Lite, all those, they made it so that you could use the games from the previous system. It was the same with the 3DS. You could play the DS games on your 3DS. So when people were buying the console, they could hurry up and buy a new console, but they could still play their old games. So they didn't really have to worry too much about getting new games so quickly.
Yeah. But I forgot to tell you, JT. They confirmed that the PlayStation 5 would not be $600.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. That was a lie. And Sony had to come out in Japan, a Japanese magazine.
Famitsu.
Famitsu to talk about that was a lie. Because they said there was going to be a standard PS5 at $600 and then the other one was going to be a Pro. It was going to launch at the same exact time for $1,000. That shit was a fucking lie. And if anybody thought it was true and was trying to spread that around, you're a fucking idiot. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to come at a lot of people real vicious. Twitter, YouTube, I don't care. If I find you spreading these fucking lies specifically to try to hurt the popularity of a fucking system that's not even fucking out yet. I don't see PlayStation gamers doing it because we know Xbox could be shit. It can have all the power in the world, just like the last one that just came out, the year before last. What happened? No games. No buy. You don't have no games, nobody gonna buy it. But we know PlayStation gonna have the games. And you want to hurt their chances by spreading these fucking rumors to confuse unsuspecting consumers or casuals that are not as intelligent as other individuals. Like, I got a show, right? I know I got to come correct. I know I got to do research before I get on the air. I know I got to have some of this news. But I'm not going to be spreading around any lies or rumors. That's not what I'm about. That's not what the podcast is about. We're not doing that. We'll talk about some stuff. If it's a lie or rumor, I'm going to let people know. I don't care who brings it up. I'm gonna let you know. Like the guy that brought up the PlayStation Home coming to PS5. I ain't hear or see that anywhere on the internet in the last 48 hours. So I know that got to be a lie. You know, sorry. Hey, it is what it is. We can't do that. Okay? Because we don't know how big Eddie's following is or how big Snow Bunny's following is. But if they regurgitate anything they might hear that's false, somebody else might believe it. You see what I'm saying? And then those people that believe that might spread that false information around. Then you have a lot of people running around, spreading around false information, being misled, and not knowing what the truth is. They believe a rumor is the truth, and they think the truth is a lie. You understand how dangerous that shit is? That's not something that I want. Not in this game community. I don't care if you're Xbox, PC, Nintendo, or PlayStation. I don't want anybody to purposely be confused. That's not what I'm on here for. I think the PS5 could drop, but yeah, Quanvo, that sounds like a good thing to keep it at that $400. I mean, you brought out the Pro at $4, you brought out the PS4 at $4, but if you're gonna give it all the power that we think that we're gonna get from the PS5, $500 should be all right for a working gamer. Especially if you can give that price to that gamer ahead of time and have them save for it, and you should be all right. I know that I can chop one of my free checks in half, and I can buy a PS4 like ain't no tomorrow at fucking $500. So I know I'm straight for $500. $600, I'm still straight. It might have to be split into the 2 different checks, but I'll be straight. But I'm looking at a $500 price point, and I need the PS4 and the PS4 Pro to get a price cut confirmation in the first month of next year. The PS4 Slim needs to be $250, and the PS4 Pro needs to be $350 or at least $300. You know, they need to drop dramatically. I mean, do we have games that push the systems? Yes. Could you last on the market with a current price point? Yeah, you could. I mean, you got Ghost of Tsushima, you got Final Fantasy, you got Last of Us, you got Granblue Fantasy Versus and Granblue Fantasy Relink. It's possible.
Snap. They're bringing Bravely Default 2 to the Switch.
I thought you heard about that. Oh, you didn't watch E3. That's right. Yeah, that was a pretty hyped up trailer when I saw it. It was pretty dope.
Well, this year work has been so crazy that I've been missing a whole lot of stuff. Like literally, you went on at what 7 o'clock? I didn't walk through the door until 6:30.
Damn.
Yeah. So my news information, but I'm up here looking up here on the coming soon, and they just put it on the Switch showing coming soon in 2020.
Yeah.
I just had to move that to my wish list to remember it. What the hell is wrong with you? There we go. Yeah. Oh, well. More money to spend, dear God. Please let it be after March.
Yeah, it's a pack year. No matter unless you're an Xbox gamer, it's a pack year. But everybody else, yeah.
Man, I already got 1 or 2 games for January. 2 or 3 games for February, and 1 game for March so far. That's confirmed to be coming out. Yeah, I need Nintendo to release some stuff I don't want to play.
I think I'm straight for January and February. I think I could keep diving back into this backlog. I'm hoping to platinum Death Stranding really soon. I mean, I know I'm coming up close on it. You're
gonna probably finish that over the Christmas break, depending on what you're doing.
Hoping. Well, what I gotta do now is I gotta do a certain amount of these different types of missions to get 20 of 20, and then I have to do that. I gotta fabricate everything and then track down these memory chips, which I'm gonna use a walkthrough, and then that's it. I only got 3 trophies left.
I had
Oh, you're too good.
I gotta give me a second job before I had to.
That's the reason you pre-order and pay on it like a monthly bill.
Yeah, just pay that shit off. Cause see, even if you get it from Amazon, Eddie, this is how I used to pay games off on Amazon. I would get like a gift card, and that you can set whatever limit. You put the money on a gift card, and you apply the gift card to something you already have pre-ordered, and at that point in time, you put money on that order, and you're paying it off.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's how I did it. So if I get a PS5 and I feel that I need to pay something off and not wait till the last minute for them to take $500 out or however much it's going to be, yeah, that's what I plan on doing. To pay it off. That's what I'm going to do.
And with me, because I usually pre-order stuff at the GameStop right near my job, so I could just leave home, go to GameStop, and be on my way home after I get my game. I usually just pre-order it, and then every paycheck go in and pay $5, $10 on something until it's paid off, and then move on to the next thing. It's sad we got to do all that for how many games coming out, but
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Damn, Final Fantasy. And what? You got 2 other games in March for consoles for PS4, I know. You got Neo 2, you got Final Fantasy Neo 2, and then something else is in March.
In March? Isn't Cyberpunk?
No, I think that's in April. Yeah, I think that got pushed back to April. I know Last of Us is in May. And then Ghost of Tsushima is summer, so that's probably gonna be anywhere between June.
But something's coming out in February, isn't it? Oh no, that was Last of Us.
Oh, yeah, Resident Evil 2 coming out in March. I think that's a March game. That's a lot.
No, that's
3. Yeah, Resident Evil 3. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of games.
It's in April.
Resident Evil 3 is in April.
Yeah, April the 23rd.
Oh, that's near my birthday.
But
Resident Evil 3 release date.
Yeah, find out. I think it's in
Resident
April.
Evil 3 Nemesis initial release.
Resident Evil 3 remake release date.
April 3rd, 2020.
Yep, it's April 3rd. April 3rd.
And Cyberpunk 2077 is April 16th.
But see, that's so close that it might as well be a March game. That's a lot of fucking games near March or in March. Like, that's a lot of games. Wow.
Yeah, because you got Final Fantasy, you got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis remake, you got Cyberpunk 2077. Then after that, that's just in March and April. Then in May, you got The Last of Us 2.
Hello.
Crazy. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm at work, so I can't wait for next year.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I do know I need to hurry up and pre-order Final Fantasy. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I mean, the box art is reversible, but I think I'm going to do digital for that dynamic theme, so that's what I think I'm going to do.
For what game?
Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think I'm going to do digital. I mean, I've been telling people I was going to keep going digital. I don't think there's a single game right now that I would want to do physical leading into the PS5. Yeah, I mean,
to be honest with you, if it was me, like if our roles were reversed, if it was me going into a new gen, I would do everything digital the year before it drops.
Yeah.
Because that way you'll just be able to transfer everything over to your hard drive when you go to the PS5.
That's what I'm doing. That's what
I mean, that would be my. I mean, like, yeah, you're gonna have backwards compatibility and everything.
Yeah, but it's easy. Like Yellow was telling me, he's putting all his digital games, right. He's putting all those games on the on his external hard drive. So it's not even on his console's hard drive. So basically, all he has to do is hook up the external hard drive to the PS5 and transfer those games over.
But I had heard a rumor that it was a rumor I did hear that they said that the external hard drive for the PS4 may not work for the PS5.
Which one? By which company? Because it's a lot of. Is it Western Digital or Seagate?
I can't remember which one I heard, but I had heard that the hard drives for the.
Oh, it's probably the hard drive, but not the external. They're probably going to still support external hard drives. I don't see why they wouldn't. With a powerful system like that, they're probably going to have as many options open as possible. I think the only thing they might not support is probably the same exact camera. Because, PlayStation's always had different cameras. iToy, PlayStation 3i, the PS4i. So I think that they're going to have a different port for the camera if they're still going to support VR, which I don't see why they wouldn't. Man, I'm ready for next gen, but I am ready for these games more so. Like, that's the difference between me and like an Xbox gamer. Like, I'm ready to play these games. Like, next gen can come when it comes, but it's still all about the games to me.
Like I said, Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And Railway Empire.
Well, January.
Railway Empire.
January, that far away.
January is Tokyo Sessions Mirage.
Oh, yeah.
There's too much shit coming out. Just too much. So December was my free month.
That's crazy.
What?
No, it's so many fucking games right now. It's just so much. It's crazy because this is another crazy thing, right? So what? January 1st is going to be on a Wednesday, not a Tuesday. So I guess PlayStation's going to tell us next week what our free PlayStation Plus titles are. But like I said, when we step foot in January, people should understand we really in the first year of next gen. I mean, shit could happen before you blink. Shit's happening so fast. Like, we're heading into next year so fast. Before you look up this year, yeah, it is kind of scary.
Because I didn't realize it was this late in the year. And then my boss was like, we're going to have Christmas luncheon. And I was like, oh, crap. I didn't realize it came that quick.
I think they say that we're supposed to be getting a Christmas bonus, PlayStation Plus bonus.
Oh, when they say that?
They said on this website. They always talk about
PlayStation blog, PlayStation Plus Christmas bonus.
Remember, Jay said they did that last year. They give us a Christmas bonus.
Nah, we got a dynamic theme in the emails. I didn't hear about. I don't remember any bonus, Eddie. What bonus did we get last year?
Look at what thing.
Cause I don't remember no bonus, so I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, I think they were talking about
PlayStation Christmas bonus.
I think it was PlayStation Now when they did that.
Search results.
Man, I'm not seeing any history of any bonus, buddy.
I think it was a PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
That when they was talking about that Horizon.
Yeah, that PC, starts in January though. I mean, we still not gonna see none of that until January. Fucking Dreams. Got the damn Dreams. Let me see if they got the only on PlayStation section. Cause they used to have.
You are addicted to that game.
No, I just saw it for the first time, so I'm a little excited because I see that shit. I do want them to take this Predator bullshit out of the fucking only on PlayStation section because I see that shit right there and I don't know why they got it. They got Neo 2 in the only on PlayStation section, but like I said, the UK version of Neo one, they do have that only on PlayStation on the box. They start putting that on there last year or this year, something like that. I don't know. I don't know why they do that. I wish
Well,
they wouldn't.
gentlemen, I need to get off because I have to get to sleep because I got to be up for work at 5 a.m.
5 in the damn morning. God damn.
I have to get up at 5 and to get ready, and then I have to be at work at 8.
That makes so much sense. Not what you just said. So the last game of the 3 that's on PlayStation Now for the last update was what is it? Player Unknown's Battleground, right? And that's the first game of this new update image. And then the second one is Uncharted Lost Legacy. And the third one, of course, is Horizon Zero Dawn. And I like how they did that. Like, they're showing, hey, this was last time and this is a part of this one. That's cool. That's cool that they did that. I did not notice that until just now. Like, that shit is dope. That is really fucking dope. Oh, my goodness. I did not notice that until now. I just...
So you think they won't put Spider-Man on
Yeah,
that?
I mean, every game is up in the air, but it doesn't mean it's gonna stay there. See, the way they're doing is they doing 3-month time period, and then hey, after that, if you ain't get to stream it, yeah, it's over for you. I mean, you could beat any game in 3 months. I mean, shit.
We could download it though.
Huh?
We could download it though. Us.
Only on PlayStation, Eddie.
Yeah, I know. We could download it though.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
So I mean, at that point in time, I don't see. Let me put it this way: if you need PlayStation Now to play a game on a PS3, then I don't know what's going on. Cause it wasn't like Spider-Man was like $15 on Black Friday for the Game of the Year edition. Like, there was no reason for you to skip that game. And Horizon Zero Dawn was $10. God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn for Black Friday was $10. Whoever wanted to buy those games, they got those games. Now, everybody else, you have the ability to stream those games or download them via PlayStation Now if you have a PS4. But, again, if you really wanted to support the developers, you should have already paid for their game. Because I know both of those games have been out for over 3 years. So, I mean, it's been ample enough time for anybody to play those games and beat those games that really wanted to. I don't see why anybody would wait for it. And I have not talked to a single PlayStation gamer that claimed that they were waiting for a game to go to PlayStation Now, and that's why they didn't get it earlier. I have not heard that ever. And I don't think I'm ever going to hear that because that's some dumb shit that Xbox fans would say about Game Pass. But yeah. I don't know what I'm going to fucking do tomorrow. I know I got to start I gotta pay this $100 for the beginning of this graphic design work because I'm getting a banner, an intro, and a logo. But I think I might go to IHOP and then go.
All right, guys, have fun. Okay.
Yeah, I need to get the fuck out of the house. I'm home all fucking week, but I need to go walking. Yeah, I mean, I was on there for that too. My biggest gripe is if PlayStation Now could get shit locked down for the PS3. Hold on one second. Hello? Eddie, you still here? I guess he's not. Okay. I'm fucking hungry. I mean, a little bit of food. Ethernet's hooked up. Everything should be straight. Yeah, my mic was muted. Let's go run around the internet and see if we can find any interesting rumors. Like, I just want to find them, you know? I'll find them with you guys and see what this shit's all about. Let's go to the biggest rumor place in 4G. And then, I wanted to show you guys the other, let me know if everything goes right. Keep talking to me. I'm about to go share real quick. Okay, so here we go. That looks good. Okay, we're good here. This looks good. We don't care about this. Care about this. Got everything hooked up. Good. Okay, good. Let me go share real quick. So what you guys seeing right here, I wanted to give you the link. This is a PC game. Again, this is the one I told you about, the original Gladiator version of this game. It was shown off on a PSP. The first version was a PSP title. So the sequel or the follow-up is coming to the PC first. That's all we know. This is the gameplay we've been getting for the PC first. But they're saying it might come to the PS5. It's possible. So let me go see what this update is. This is the updated version, blah, blah, blah. The studio is Starcaster Games. The players control a gladiator in Roma during the rule of Empress Marcus Aurelius. I don't know who that guy is. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. As a gladiator, players will fight their way through victory and glory. Okay. So obviously it's a straight PC game. Is this it? Oh, these are some blurry ass pictures. Okay. It doesn't seem like those all seem like the pictures. Yeah, that's it. I think they were grabbed from a magazine. Oh yeah, they were grabbed from the that Famitsu, the Famitsu magazine. So they're not direct feeds. This one's not even a direct feed. Okay. That's so weird. That's so fucking weird. Let me see. I do expect a lot more PC games to come to consoles next gen. I mean, I don't see a real reason for them not to. If consoles are obviously more powerful than a lot of the maxed out PCs, especially next gen, there's no reason for any of the holdout PC developers to not put their games over. I mean, we know this generation there's been a huge migration of PC ports to consoles, but among them you have 10 or maybe 20% of them that are good, 5% that you want it. Next gen, hopefully all the other ones that people have been bragging about, again, they brag about them because they're exclusive to PC. They claim that they can't come over to consoles because consoles can't run it. That's a fucking lie, because the Switch can run any game. It's running The Witcher if you downgrade it. So I don't think there's going to be calls for a downgrade for any of these games in question, and that they will come over to consoles. It'll probably be the makeup of the beginning of the generation. A lot of their ports just like the PS4 started out with a lot of indies and games from PC. It's gonna have a lot of launch titles that are familiar to people because they've been on PC. That's good. Okay, here we go. There's another title for the PS4 right here. Wanted to see what this was all about. I don't know if you guys heard about the PS4 official back buttons attachment that's going to be released by Sony. I like that. I mean, we already know there's been tons and tons and tons of, different third-party controllers with back buttons, scuff controllers, whatever. So it's good to know that Sony was listening and seeing how people really want more options when it comes to how you use your buttons. So it's cool. It's not for me, so I'm not gonna pick it up. But look. Okay. We're still on a good website. Probably want to go take a look at these Final Fantasy images, and we got to look at this one. So let's start out with Darwin Project. Looks pretty interesting. Reminds me of Fortnite. Okay, here we go. The Darwin Project will finally come out on PS4 and leave Steam Early Access and Xbox Preview sometime during January 2020. You may remember Darwin Project is a showing off at Microsoft's E3 2017. This is an old ass game. Let's go see what the fuck this is all about. Blood and Violence T for Teen. Let's hope my fucking connection holds steady. I mean, I got a Ethernet connection this time around. No music for copyright purposes. Yeah, it reminds me of Fortnite. Fortnite with a bow and arrow. And gadgets. Yeah, it's basically Fortnite. What is it, like a first-person Fortnite? It's a superhero survive the arena, the cold, the crowd. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a battle royale game. I'm so tired of these. Just lost all interest in this fucking game. Yep. Delete. I lost all interest in that fucking game. See, these are direct feed images. You see this? You see how clear that is? You can zoom in. Yeah, these are direct feed. That one that's supposed to come to PC and PS5, they were from a magazine, so they didn't look as good. This shit looks amazing. Man, amazing, just amazing. Okay, so that was that bar, and oh, he looks so evil. I mean, he was evil in the game, but look how evil he looks. Damn, man, they went all out on this remake. Like, damn. I hope it's lengthy. I really do. I hope it's a lengthy remake. Man, this game looks amazing. Oh, they got more images? Oh, shit. Look at this fucking game. Yeah. Look, we all know this game's going multi-plat, but if you've been waiting over 20 years for this game, I don't see why you would wait an additional year. If you really been waiting and you're a hardcore Final Fantasy VII fan, you're not going to wait another year just to play this on the Xbox or PC. And I think we're going to see that from the sales. No one's waiting an additional year to play that game. Oh, this is dope. Oh, yeah, I remember this. This is fucking dope. Man, this game looks beautiful. Amazing. Can't wait. Day one. Digital. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but the new Xbox was already confusing. And Microsoft knows that. And from what we're hearing, this is coming from a real website that I go to get all my news most of the time. They're just going to call it Xbox. They're not going to call it Xbox Series X. It's just Xbox. So you don't need to call it Xbox Series X anymore. Just call it Xbox. That's what the report is coming out. That Phil Spencer knows that people are confused by calling it Series X. Sorry. See, I'm fucking up already. So they want you to just call it Xbox. Don't call it Series. Just call it Xbox. That's it. So, when you start searching for the new system and you search Xbox and that doesn't come up, I guess that's a confusing name too, because it sounds confusing. Let's get off of there. We already did the Gladiator shit. Okay, here we go. Biggest rumor website in the fucking world. Look at this bullshit. So you see the hottest? Today's hottest is gameplay, right? First PS5 game footage. And that is 9 hours ago. I guarantee you when I click on this shit, it's the same fucking footage I saw earlier. Okay, they said that game footage is underwhelming. Okay, cool. Okay, 2 douchebags. And showing off the cinematics that we all saw. Cinematics. Still 2 douchebags, a Christmas sweater, and some pop culture bullshit, including video games behind them. Okay. Still talking. Claim that you saw footage. So they're talking about 8 seconds of fucking footage for 10 minutes with not showing any footage. So if you guys want to know why I don't subscribe to a lot of big time YouTubers, that shit right there. Basically clickbait. I just saved you a click. Don't click on that dumb shit. There is no more footage for Godfall other than 8 seconds of gameplay, which I've shown on Twitter and other people have shown, and that's it. It's only 8 seconds of gameplay. More gameplay than Hellblade, but still, we've gotten gameplay. That was a waste of fucking time right there. That was a waste of time. And this is what I'm talking about. If you want to know what pissed me off the most, N4G, nothing but clickbait and rumors. That's what this whole fucking website is built on. Clickbait and fucking rumors. No definitive gaming news, just clickbait and rumors. That's it. That's what M4G is made out. And yes, I'm banned for life. I can't make it an account. I'm banned for life on this website. I was banned for life last generation. Was it last gen? I think it was, yeah, last gen. Let me read some of these comments. Sorry, guys. Yeah, N4G is not the place to get any news. If you're getting your news from N4G, you're doing it wrong. Okay, nobody cares. Yeah, nothing worthwhile on here. You know what? It'd be interesting to go read some of those fucking those Twitter port beggars, see what's going on. We should do that. I don't think I've ever done that on here before. Go on Twitter and read some of this shit. Let's read some of these comments in the comment section. Everybody's teasing the PC guys about the PC rumor, and they should tease them. You should also tease the Xbox fans because they push the rumor harder than the PC fans. I wanted to bring up the original PC petition. Of course, one of my videos pops up because I covered that shit in 2017 when we first found out that PC fans were still begging for the game after we already saw it at the reveal, I believe, in 2016. Yup, there we go. E3 2016 gameplay for Horizon Zero Dawn. As soon as they saw the E3 2016 event and they saw Horizon Zero Dawn, they built this fucking petition. Hold on, this is the wrong one. That one only has 50. That one only has 51 signatures. Is this the right one? No, this is not the right one. Why I keep clicking on this one? It's the second one. Yes, there it is. This is the one. This is the one that got 7,000. That one was 51. This one was 7,000. They really believed it was going to come over, or they wanted it to. This is what the guy says that made the petition. He says, really want this game on PC, and I know I'm not the only one. That's it. That was his reason to make the petition. That they wanted the game on PC, and he knew he wasn't the only one that wanted the game on PC. So, they made the petition. This is the PC port begging mentality. They know what they want. They want it. They think if they beg for it, they think it will happen for them. That's what they think. Let's go down Twitter and see what's going on. Okay, here we go. Nah, we're just gonna... What else? Something happened? I don't even know who those people are. I don't know why. Shit, I wish just gaming news would come up. There we go. Horizon Zero Dawn PC. I didn't even type the whole thing. Like, I didn't even type the whole shit. That's just what everybody talking about today. I'm telling you, PlayStation fans are having a lot of fun with this. Punch the fuck out of him. That shit's funny. Yeah, he punched the fuck out of him. It's just funny because Xbox fans really wanted it to go to PC. That was something they were pushing for. Now every PlayStation fan teasing these guys because we all knew they were lying. It's just so sad, man. It's just so sad. Let me see if I put PC port if I get more. Here we go. Oh my god. This one's funny. Okay. This chicken is good. Oh, this chicken is so good.
You could be fixing Jim.
Okay, so here we go. It sucks that Horizon Zero Dawn isn't getting a native PC port. Native port on PC. All gamers should experience this masterpiece in its 4K glory. 720p streamed on PlayStation Now is better than nothing. Enjoy, PC gamers. He's probably a person that, yeah, like I thought, has multiple systems. I don't think the PC gamers should enjoy this game. The reason why is the game's been out for 3 years. If you really cared about the developer, if you cared about the game, you had 3 years to play it. You had 3 years. Outside of you being a fanboy. And yes, if you are a PC gamer, you can be a fucking fanboy too. That doesn't make you immune to being a fanboy. Okay, so this guy says, "Oh look, you can stream Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC." Guess that's oh, okay, yeah, that's another PlayStation gamer. Let me see. You can play PlayStation Now on PC. People have been saying Horizon Zero Dawn is going to get a PC port since it got added to the PlayStation Now. You can PlayStation Now. You can play it on PC now. I don't know if I'll say play. I did my test, but my test sucked, man. Wow. Oh, fuck. I was just thinking about that. My fucking test sucked. My fucking test sucked. My test sucks. What if I did another test? What if it was like a better than this test that I ever did test? Where's PlayStation Now at? Hope I didn't delete that shit. I don't know where PlayStation Now is. I might have deleted it off my fucking hard drive. I don't see it. Oh shit, I just saw that shit. Fucking hiding right there. There you go. Pin this shit to taskbar. Let's see. Where's that fucking shit at? So I don't know, I don't think this shit's gonna work. I mean, I might fuck everything up. Hey, let me know how this shit works. Because I'm about to do the test of all tests. I don't know. Just think about trying to see if the Ethernet connection is working properly and everything. Okay. Yeah. What's that game we're supposed to play? Right here. There we go. God of War. What's going on, Stardust? How you doing? We're about to try PlayStation Now. We're gonna try it. Well, I'm already on there, so you don't gotta worry about that. Oh, fuck. I gotta sign in. Forgot about that. Oh, fuck. You're right. You know what? I can't even do PlayStation Now right now. I don't have a fucking subscription to it. Well, that sucks. But I was going to go all the way. I was going to do it. I mean, but since we're here, we might as well see if we can, we got Uncharted. We got Infamous Second Son. By the way, Infamous Second Son, Uncharted, and God of War, they're leaving. You know, they're leaving in January. I think they said, when does this one leave? February 4th. So Persona is leaving February 4th. Persona 5 is on there. So the PC fans, they wanted Persona 5, remember? Then it got added to PlayStation Now, and then they were quiet. They thought they were gonna They thought they were gonna get a port, and then the Switch people thought they were gonna get a port, and they didn't quietly put it on there. They gave the same type of announcement to Persona 5 that they gave to Horizon Zero Dawn. It's just a lot of people forgot that, yeah, Persona 5 is on PlayStation Now. If you want to stream it, you can stream it. Nobody's going to stop you. I think Grand Theft Auto might leave also with God of War. Oh, shit. PUBG ain't even staying on there forever. There's a lot of third-party content and first-party content on this streaming service that won't stay. They will take turns being on the service, and then after 3 months, they will be gone. And like I said, that is exclusive content, which are first-party games, and these are also third-party games. That's something to keep in mind. So for anybody, for any PC fan saying, hey, I have unlimited access, no, you don't. And second of all, we know you're not going to pay for the streaming service to fucking run this shit on your PC. But trust me, I'm going to do another test next week. Like I said, since I have the Ethernet cord hooked up, I'll be able to do more things like this with no hassle. So I wanted to see if I can show you sorry guys, this chicken is good. I wanted to see if I can show you Granblue Fantasy. Because this is the one game I wanted to show you guys, and then we kept clocking out. Because I was on Wi-Fi, now I'm on Ethernet, which I fucking love, obviously. If I can make that hole in the wall big enough to get the other cord through, I'm going to have 2 cords running through the Ethernet. One for the PS4 and one for my computer, laptop. Is this it? This is it. Okay guys, wish me luck. Let's see if this works. I forgot all about I didn't have PlayStation Now. I wasn't signed into the PlayStation network, and I didn't have PlayStation Now subscription. That kind of sucks. I would have to buy that shit again. I don't know, man. Like, I like PlayStation Now. I like where it's going. But as of right now, the only games I care about are PS3 titles, and I can't play them the best way that I want to. You know? Let's say even if I use the Ethernet cord, right? Let's say I use the Ethernet cord to play all my PS3 games that I want to play on PlayStation Now. I still don't, you know, I wish I could download them, you know? I'm really hoping for full backwards compatibility support. That's what I want. No, I don't have a PS3 anymore. I used to. I think I either had one last year or the year before, but I mean, I could get one back, but it's still a hassle tracking down all those games or finding the time to play them on that system. I want to play all my games on one system. So, like I said, I'm hoping that the PS5 can figure out the key to the backwards compatibility for the PS3. Because that's the only one that any system had a problem with. It's the PS3 generation with that cell processor. That's the only trick. That's the only trick. PS1, PS2, PS4 seems to be very easy, but it's the PS3 that is hard for developers to crack. Let's see what's going on here. Now, if this fucking stream cuts out, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Because I got the Ethernet hooked up. So everything should be good. I see that shit flickering. Okay, guys, it looks like we're good. But if it clocks out, then I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with this. Long story short, this is a PS4 exclusive. We talked about this in the beginning of the year on this very podcast on Sundays. And basically, when we were going by Google Hangouts, yeah, it was PlayStation Legion Hangouts. Yeah, that's what it was, PlayStation Legion Hangouts. And then we switched it to Sunday Show when, you know, stupid ass YouTube got rid of the Google Hangouts function. But long story short, this is the game that was worked on by Platinum Games. And it's dope. It's fucking dope. Granblue Fantasy. 4-player co-op online action RPG that you can also obviously play by yourself with, you know, story-specific missions. But you can play with other people online. 4-player co-op action RPG. And as you can see, the map is beautiful. It's very dynamic. Lots of different enemies. I love the art style. Like I said, that 60 frames per second on this game really works for the action. A lot of team attacks. A lot of limit break type moves. Very flashy type of action RPG. But again, as you can see, it's not slow. It's very fast. The action is very fast paced. You can get in a battle and get out really, really quick. And let's say everybody focused on that monster, they would have been out of that battle even quicker than the one guy right here. But yeah, fucking dope ass game. Like, this right here is day one. And this is why I'm a PlayStation gamer. You're not getting any of this on Xbox. Even if you wanted it, you're not. It doesn't matter how rich Microsoft is, you're just not getting this. Okay? Sorry. It's sad. But that's how it is. You will get Dragon Ball Z. You will get Naruto. You will get One Piece. You will get all the Americanized RPGs or the Americanized anime games. But you won't get any of the real hidden gem Japanese RPGs like this. You just won't. Sorry. They won't. There's not a fan base over on Xbox that will buy this to the point that they can make money off of it. I mean, to be honest, I still don't understand why they put Final Fantasy on Xbox, because none of them sold. And I'm talking about 15 and 13 when it was on 360 last gen. They sold like shit on Xbox. Yeah, this is one of my most anticipated games, but I don't know if it's actually coming out next year, but I don't see no reason why not. I mean, what I'm looking at right now, it looks like it should be ready. I do hope that it has full English voice acting. That's the one thing I do hope. It needs full English voice acting. No, English subtitles only. No. This game, you want this game to be appealing to American gamers, you have to make sure you have English voice acting. A lot of Japanese developers need to stop being cheap and stop being lazy when it comes to that. Every game needs an option for English voice acting. Every single fucking game. Because if you look at the sales difference, the ones that don't have English voice acting, they kind of don't sell as good as the ones that are universally known to be supporting English. Okay, so hey, it is what it is. I want to understand everything that I'm doing, and now I have to read those small ass text. And if you're gonna add English subtitles only, you have to make those words a little bit bigger, because some of that shit is just unbearable. I can't even fucking read it. Yeah, I want to give you guys this link. This is the link to the video. Remember, it is a 4K 60 frames per second video. You can watch it in 720p 60 frames or 1080p 60 frames, but I'm letting you see it right here. You see right there? That's a 4K video. So obviously when this game comes out, it will be a 60 frames per second game, because all the way down here at 720p, it says 60 frames. So this is a 60 frames per second PS4 exclusive for all the idiots that keep saying that PlayStation doesn't support 60 frames per second. We already know they're lying, because if you look at Wipeout, if you look at Gran Turismo Sport, if you look at any of the fighting games and a good majority of other racing games, you would understand this PS4 can support 60 frames per second. Last of Us Remastered 60 frames. Shadow of the Colossus is 60 frames. You know, yeah, don't let anybody tell you PlayStation 4 or PS4 Pro can't support 60 frames per second. That's just a fucking lie. I wanted to give you this link before I get up out of here. But guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay in here for a little bit longer. I'm going to answer any questions you may have. That's what I'm going to do. Oh my God. This water is good. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? You might as well ask them now. Yeah, Granblue Fantasy Relink it's a game I feel all gamers need. We need this game. Like, we haven't had a real good, underrated, hidden gem Japanese RPG in probably almost a whole generation. I remember not Granblue Fantasy. I remember Ni no Kuni 1. When Ni no Kuni came out, or when it was about to come out last gen, oh my God, I could not stop talking about that. Also, if I remember correctly, Eternal Sonata is getting a remaster. Hold on, man. Because Eternal Sonata was one of those fucking games, just like Granblue Fantasy. Very similar in art style as well. Very fast paced, but it had a turn-based style to it. But it wasn't boring. You know, it was similar to Persona. Like, yeah, it's turn-based, but you kind of don't really mind it because it's a very interesting battle format. Let me go get that information real quick. There we go. Eternal Sonata. That's weird. I could have swore I heard chatter a couple months ago about an Eternal Sonata remaster. Maybe I was wrong. Damn. Wow. Wow, what the fuck? I thought that Eternal Sonata had some rumors for a remaster, but it looks like I was fucking wrong. Yeah, it looks like I was completely wrong in that one. Well, that sucks. Well, disregard that. Still a good game. Hopefully they do remaster it, but still a good game. I know it's on PlayStation Now. I played it on there. They do have a good assortment of those great RPGs that I was talking about. Folklore is not on there. Kind of pissed off about that. And again, some of the games that are on PlayStation Now, if they didn't have trophy support on the PS3, they don't have trophy support on PlayStation Now. I was hoping that they could change that. Again, like all games need trophy support. If you're not gonna add trophy support, and I know this is a stupid thing for me to say, but this is my opinion. This is how I personally feel. If you're not gonna update the game that you're putting on PlayStation Now with some sort of trophy support, don't even put that game on PlayStation Now. You know, now it's not, obviously most games on PlayStation Now have trophy support, even PS3 games. But yeah, I think that developers really, it's 2019 at this point. You can go back on any of these games and do some little tweaks to get some trophies on there. Yeah, because I remember Eternal Sonata was one of those games I put a lot of time in, and was the story good? Hell yeah. Was the animations good? Yes. The battle scenes? Yes. I love the scenery. I love the towns. It was an amazing game, but no trophies. I have no proof that I played the game. I have my memories inside of my head, and I'm letting you know I played it, but I don't have any real hardcore proof that I played the game. I don't even know if I have any videos, you know. But yeah, such a great game, man. Well, I got that one video when I did that test for PlayStation Now. But other than that, shit. I don't even think I got that. Yeah, YouTube copyright. They gave me a copyright complaint on that. I had to take that one down. Damn, that sucks. Well, hopefully they can make a remaster. There's so many great games on PS3. I mean, God, if they're not going to do remasters to these games, Sony has the source code for these or whatever. They really just got to make sure that they're available for the PS4 gamers. I mean, PS5 gamers day one. They got to really, really try hard to get more PS3 titles on PlayStation Now and work their magic, because I know this is their little pet project. Everything works with PlayStation Now. It's a no-brainer that the PS5 will be ready with all types of backwards compatibility for every generation. And that's amazing. That's amazing. That's 4 generations of games. Man, it's crazy when you think about it. Yeah, it is a good game, man. You said look at my Twitter to see what the size comparison is. Did you tag me in a size comparison? I don't know, man. I don't think that the PS4 would be big. I mean, PlayStation systems, the only big one we ever got was PS3. And then when you looked at the redesign of the PS3, I mean, of course it was called a Slim, but it got really, really, really slim. Like, real slim. In a good way, too. Yeah, Death Stranding's platinum is very time consuming. I was on that fucking game all day, and I can't believe I fucking only got one fucking trophy. I swear to God. Like, I think the one thing I want to do tomorrow, I'm gonna probably ignore those deliveries I need to do to get that trophy. I'm just gonna head to collecting the memory sticks, because I wanted to keep that for last. to get a good screenshot for my platinum, but I think because hopefully it should be easier with the trophy guide to find where the memory sticks are on the game, because they're a collectible. They're actually the only collectible, and they're very, very small. So I got a good amount. Probably over 50% of them by myself. But I'm gonna need a little help. Get the rest of that out the way. That'll be a nice trophy. And then, like I said, 2 trophies after that should be very, very fucking easy. Like, I should definitely get this platinum out the way before I go meet up with the family this weekend. We were supposed to do something today, but then we didn't do shit today, so moved it to Saturday. But I will be back Sunday in time for the Sunday show. I got 5 minutes. Any questions, anything you want to tell me, let me know now. Other than that, you guys have my Twitter information. It's JayTechTV, same as the YouTube name. You can contact me anytime. If you have a mic or a headset and you feel that you want to be on the panel on Sunday, or you want to be a part of these pop-up podcasts, just get in contact with me on Twitter, DM me, and I will give you the code to join the podcast version of the PlayStation Legion. That's where, if you're a part of that server, that's where we're going to be doing all the podcast stuff. So when I go live, I'll be going live from that server. Yeah, I probably got to give you an invite again. So make sure you DM me and I'll send you another invite. Just make sure you join. Once you join, you're always in there. Thanks, Stardust. Thank you, man. Yeah, I definitely I can't see PlayStation having a huge console like the Xbox. I can't see that. That was just sloppy design, man. I swear to God, I don't think the Xbox is ready. I don't think the Xbox is ready. If the Xbox was really ready, we would know. If Xbox was ready, we would know. We don't. Look, they slapped that design together. God damn, such a lazy design. They slapped the design together. They showed off cinematics that the actress said that she helped make the trailer. She didn't say that's a part of the game. She said she did all of that for the trailer purpose. I mean, that has nothing to do with the game. The game won't look like that. It might not even have that scene. We saw stuff from Last of Us. We saw stuff from Uncharted. We saw stuff from Death Stranding that made it into the game. Stuff that we thought was cutscenes or cinematic. And it was in the fucking game. Meaning it was in game the whole fucking time. I don't trust Microsoft. There's one person when it comes to cinematics and trickery. You don't trust Microsoft. Never forget Crackdown. Never forget. No. Can't trust Microsoft. Yeah, you're right. Hellblade's not coming out next year, and it doesn't have a release window, so nobody knows when it's coming out. Yeah, nobody knows when Hellblade's coming out. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for me tonight. I was gonna try to play more Death Stranding. I give up. I give up on that fucking game for today. I'm gonna go I need to go watch this fucking movie, this Jumanji movie. So that's what I'm about to go do. Because I know my mom wants to go see part 2 of the Rock's version of Jumanji. So I'm just gonna go watch the first one and see how that shit is. Hopefully it's good, man. I mean, people did tell me it was good. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later.